everybody, and welcome back to Reading Homestuck, the Epilogues. We got Mason, Arthur, and June here today.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Damn. Took you a second.
Bro, I'm tired. I've been at work.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I just, immediately before the recording, it was like, no, we gotta maximize Arthur's time, and then at post-intro, it's just... Hello. Alright.
Yeah, that's
It do be like that sometimes, true. Mason, you are on narration first today, and yep, we're back with John Terezi, so I'll take Terezi. June, Arthur, which one of you two wishes to take a Jonathan?
Holy shit, it's Jonathan.
Oh my god.
Go for it.
Alright,
Yeah.
Mason.
Speaking of meat, holy shit. You just look more fucked up every time we come back to you, don't you, John? You're a disgraceful mess right now. Covered in blood. And you're doing that as well.
There's a fucking haunted mansion over there.
Covered in blood, mysteriously sticky, bruised all over your arms, legs, and neck. Terezi practically raked Rose into your back. You catch sight of yourself in the rearview mirror. You're kind of embarrassed by what a post-coital train wreck you look like, when all she's got is mussed hair. And you should be embarrassed, seriously. It's like you were mauled by a wild animal. Jesus, do either of you have any shame? I'm kidding, of course. I'm the last.
He's kink shaming.
Put it back in
No,
the
he's
comment
kidding.
in
He's
kink
kidding.
shaming.
He's kidding. See?
Bottom.
I'm kidding,
I
of
don't
course.
care.
I'm the last
Put him in the
person.
goon closet.
No, please.
No, please, I'm actively against gooning now. I'm anti-fetish.
Bro,
I'm the last person to
anti-fetish.
criticize.
Stick him in the goon closet.
Missionary
God damn
for
it,
the
there's
sole
no kidding.
purpose of reproduction, bitches.
Sorry, continue, Mason.
The last person to criticize a little power play in the bedroom. I just didn't expect you to be the kind of person who is into that sort of thing. You were into it, right? You're not sure. You feel weird, shaky and numb, exposed like a grape with the skin peeled off. You pull your hoodie over your bandaged chest and rub the side of your face where she backhanded you during the backseat fracas. Just once. It's a black one.
Hey. After the shit we just said about that, we are not allowed to have any comment on this.
I'm not commenting. I just think it's really funny that Terezi fucking beat the shit out of John mid-coitus.
You know, just one backhand. I feel like that's permissible, but once you do more than one, it kind of
didn't
starts to feel
say
like
anything about any other impacts or wounds.
Impacts.
Just one single backhand. And then everything
That's
else.
That's what Dirk
thing, right?
wants you to see. That's what Dirk wants you to see. He's keeping it from us. He's keeping the details.
keeping
When
the
he's
deets.
gonna stop believing Big Dirk Strider?
all this, it was a black rum thing, right? You're like a broken cup glued back together, wondering if Terezi actually likes you, or if you just infinitely cucked yourself into the one quadrant you like the least. You're feeling something for her too, but it's on a whole other planet from where she is. Terezi doesn't make eye contact with you when she slithers back into her shirt. She
Okay,
rolls
so if
down
we
the
are
window
to
and
believe
floats
this is what
outside.
actually happened, then what we're learning here is Terezi is real bad at aftercare. Real bad at that.
Damn, I could never have guessed
I mean,
that Terezi Pyro,
look,
of
it's
all
like
people, is
John
bad at
being a
aftercare.
bottom. It's like we knew, but like, you know, getting the outright confirmation, it's a nice little extra detail there. It's neat to go, oh, we did read these characters correctly. Okay, we're good.
Terezi Pyrope. More like... And I'll come back when I've finished.
Yeah, that's what Terezi said. That's what Terezi said. Anyway, we were at John's line tune. Well, come on.
You sit together on the hatch, like when you first met up days ago. Terezi crawls into your arms and nuzzles right up against your chest, so you have no choice but to hold on to her. You would have done it anyway if she asked, because you're a total sap. The kind of guy who no doubt thinks banging a girl in a car is some deep, soul-shattering experience that bonds you for life. Yeah, John, you do think that. You think that you and Terezi are basically married now.
I give up.
Oh. Don't do that. Like, I'm not suddenly going to be okay with you dying here alone just because of, what we just did.
She elbows you gently and snorts into your neck. You think it's one of the most amazing sounds you've ever heard. Objectively, though, it's a horrendous sound, like a sound a pig makes when you're not looking, so you can't quite tell if it was snorting or farting. But for some reason, the little noise gives you palpitations. Holy shit, dude, you've got it bad.
Dude, you're fucking down bad, crazy
Down
style.
bad for pig farts.
You are down horrendous, John. No, idiot. I give up on Vriska.
Rizzy says this like someone announcing that they've lost their faith in God, and comparing Vriska to God sounds about right to me, since by now, they're both approximately just as fake, seeing as I replaced the latter, and the former fucked off into that black hole.
I just thought of this when I mentioned pig.
Sorry, it's just, I saw that and all I thought of was fucking Just a Robot, so...
No, we're not bringing Jar into this.
Oh, I'm not bringing Jar into this. Jar was already into this.
Look, we are not talking about Just a Gooner right now. We are moving on.
So Jack, wrong assignment.
I'm force cancelling this bit.
Oh, alright. It's funny though.
Comparing Vriska to God sounds about right to me, since by now they're both approximately just as fake, seeing as I replaced the latter and the former fucked up into that black hole a little earlier, never to be seen again. Can't say I feel too broken up about it, but you, John, feel extremely sad. For Vriska, but for Terezi, you run a comforting hand up and down her arm.
Terezi, come home with me.
Can we even go home?
Can you? You're so tired.
She fucked the retcon out of him.
That means it will always be canon that John's a bottom.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know, actually.
It already was.
It's a canon event.
What?
I mean, I don't know if I can use my retcon powers right now. I'm so...
You feel the same way you did at the end of your battle with Lord English, 1 foot out of reality already, like you could close your eyes and sleep forever. But you can't yet, John. It's a little harder to stay awake. You can rest soon. You wake up with your back flat on the car trunk, Terezi shaking you and looking genuinely frantic. You didn't even realize you fell asleep.
John? John!
Hey, let me take a nap, okay? Then I'll take us home.
I don't think that's a good idea, John.
You used your first name 3 whole times in a row. Wow, it's truly pathetic how happy that makes you. But it gives you the energy to push yourself into a sitting position. You rub your face and realize that you've lost your glasses. You feel so awful that you didn't even notice how blurry everything looks without them. You grab for Terezi's hand and get her thigh instead. Would have grabbed something worse, but you know.
No matter what happens, don't let go.
Are you sure you can do it?
No, but...
You won't know if you don't try, so you give it everything you've got.
New page.
Well, okay, we got Dave, we
Oh,
got
it's Car Crash.
We've got the whole crew.
Yeah, we got this trio. Just scrolling down to see if there's anyone else. Nope, okay, good. So, Arthur is obviously going to be on Carcat. Mason can go with Jake. June can go with Dave, and I'm on narration.
Yep.
Excellent. Good thing is, it's a while until Karka
What?
gets here.
Cockcat, what? What? I finished my joke. I finished my joke.
Good.
It's not very good, but I'm forming it. I gave you the pre-order.
Oh.
Teresi pie rope. More like she pulling my rope. It's
More like I'm at the end of my rope.
I mean, John will die, so that also fits.
Yeah.
Also, wait. This is also. We're back in the Homestuck thing. We mentioned retconning. I had a thought, like, maybe like 2 weeks ago, when we were talking about like the usual discussion of like killing a character and then unkilling them bad. In my opinion, you could always put somebody in a coma if you don't want to permanently kill them. Isn't that like, doesn't that work? Or in like a coma, you can have these emotional moments where they're like, I feel like that's probably more effective.
Coma's good. Coma can work.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of giving it everything you got, here comes Jake McGee about to pop his pistols off in front of a whole crowd of Karkat's progressively prismatic proletarian partisans. God, I love alliteration. It makes me... Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, let's extract that bit of alliteration from the record. I don't know what came over me. I probably just made the mistake of getting too close to the gaping black hole that radiates pure asininity from the space between Jake's ears. His event horizon of buffoonery has the dual effect of making everything around him slightly lamer while sucking unsuspecting victims into wanton sexual indiscretions. Which, if you're very lucky, you'll be too drunk to even remember.
She's
Well,
stuck
he fucking
on my
hates this guy.
unsuspecting victim.
Why is there so much
till my
sex all
sexual
of a sudden?
indiscretions want on.
Me when I'm really mean to my ex. But, well, look at him. How can you not fuck this guy? I mean, I'm never going to fuck him again, but I bet there's a good chance that you want to. Well, I mean, at least two of the
not
people here
really.
know. At least two of the people
Nah,
here
dude.
know.
Nah, dude.
Alright.
Even if I was attracted to men, still no.
And same.
Fair, actually.
I got no real opinion on the guy.
Don't even try to say you don't. We just did. Because no one's
Just
buying
dick
it.
fucker.
I hope. I mean, there's probably somebody who's ready to type a comment now who might, I don't know,
Take out your money and buy it right now.
naming no
Because
names.
we don't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's Jake English. No, thank you. Just no.
Nah. The level of
Get
dumbass
back in the
that you-
goon closet.
Literally, I agree with you! You just agreed
Get
with
back
me,
in
what
there.
do you mean?
Nonetheless.
You guys are fucking mean!
Yeah, of course I'm fucking mean. Fuck you.
Toxic
Kill
human.
yourself. Again.
I'm fucking mean. That could be a good pair of shorts.
I'm fucking mean. I'm mean.
If we ever decide
yourself,
we've
I'm
gotten big
mean.
enough to do a merch store, I am number one. And and number two, of course. They're two separate things. After all, that's
Anyway.
what this entire election is about to boil down to. Decisions made based on the primal fuckability of the dumbest asshole on Earth.
God, he fucking hates his ass. I'm saying it again. Because it's true.
Specifically his ass.
I am, as has been proven before, deeply abusive.
Oh my god, he really is the homophobic homophobe. What? No. Homosexual.
homophobe.
No. Homophobic homophobe. He doubled down. He doubled it. Squared.
Double it and give it to the next guy.
Double it and give it to the next guy, then he walks
In more
further
ways
down the
than one.
line. Double it and give it to me again. The crowd is all in a tizzy waiting for Jake to sashay his famous ass back up to the podium. It was quite melodramatic, that little assassination fake-out I staged. It might have even inadvertently jumped the Vantus campaign in the polls. Of course, I'd never do something so stupid as turn Karkat Vantus into a martyr. God, could you imagine? The last time some incompetent asshole with his blood color bumbled his way into a tragically symbolic death, the entire troll race spent half a millennium stroking themselves off to it, until they were convinced hearing the word fuck could trigger spontaneous enlightenment. No thanks.
God, he's
Jinx.
racist too.
Yeah, he's adding... So we've
He's
got
hating on
homophobic, we've got
Glumbango
homophobic,
Clown. What's his name?
Glumbango clown.
literally
My
not
favourite
even the
character.
clowns, different guys.
Oh, you're talking about
Different guys.
Gamzee?
Isn't that who he's hating on? He's
Nah.
like, other...
No,
No,
he's hating on Cancry.
On the signless.
He's hating on Cancry and the signless.
The
cult,
entire
which is
history of
literally
the
the
troll
exact
race.
opposite of what the clowns were dealing with. The clowns were doing a different thing.
Interesting. Don't remember that.
Yeah, different feuding religions and shit. But yeah, so far we've got racist, we got transphobic, we got homophobic,
He's suffragist. Being
blood
suffragist
colorist,
as well.
speciesist. We're mixing all those in, and also, of course, misogynistic.
Yeah. God, he just sucks.
So-
He's just Chud. He's just the Chud from Chuddington.
The Chud, capital G,
Motherfucker,
capital
this
C.
isn't Dirk. Motherfucker, this ain't Dirk Strider. This is fucking Chud Chudders.
It's Chud Chudders, for real.
It's fucking Chud Chudders from Skatoony. Actually, fuck
Editor
it.
me,
Slap a picture of Chud Chudders on the screen. This is fucking Dirk Strider now.
This is him. This is him. Editor me, put the glasses on him. Put the glasses on him just to show how well it fits. If it doesn't fit well, figure it out.
Oh.
Make it.
Make it
Make it work.
happen. Make it work.
He's this fucker. For Arthur and Mason's benefit.
That'll be piss
This
easy. That'll be
fucker
piss easy to sort. Also, editor me, he's on the thumbnail. Chud Chudders is on the thumbnail.
Man, Skatoony was absolutely goated in terms of Cartoon Network shows. Such a shame that the American version fucking sucks. I'm gonna say it. They ruined
Damn.
Chud Chudders by giving him a different fucking voice for some reason. And also, they censored his boss.
Damn.
Fucking sensitive ass Americans.
Wild. Anyway. No thanks. Jake's going to put an end to Karkat's political career with the level of gravitas it deserves. All the pomp and circumstance of a wet fart. Here comes the man of the hour. He stops at the base of the stage, adjusts his bow tie, rolls the hemline on his shorts up another notch to show up the top quarters of his finely tuned and greased vastus materialis muscles. He slides the endorsement speech.
Is that, I don't know muscles. Is that like a real muscle or like no?
I ain't medicine man, unfortunately. I cannot answer these questions.
Fuck.
Damn.
Anyway.
He slides the endorsement speech Dave has so considerately prepared for him out of his front pocket. I let him read it over one more time, even though there's nothing in the universe that could possibly matter less.
Yo, still want? Sure you still want to do this?
Arthur?
Yeah, it's not. If it's. What, sorry. Yeah.
You will.
Yeah, it's not too late to call it off. By which I mean, this entire fucking comedy of errors that Dave preposterously insists on calling a campaign. Or how about the election itself? We can put a kibosh on that too if you want. If you're feeling uncomfortable, Jake, just say the word. We'll stick a prong shovel in the whole deal and go home.
Dave elbows him.
Or, you know, just your speech.
I'd be daffy, chaps. If I were the sort of man to balk at a bit of hot potato in the evening, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Dave and Carcat exchange a look. They don't stop him, though, because a plan is a plan. Jake spins on his heel and goes swaggering up to the podium, grinning cheek to cheek at the familiar sound of a crowd chanting his name. He sets his speech down and smooths out the paper only to find his hands swamped with sweat. What's that, Jake? You didn't notice your hands were sweating until now? Not surprising, considering how overtaxed your precious few neurons are at any given time, you stupid, stupid fuck. I fucking hate you. Bitch.
Folks, dandy weather we're having here, isn't it?
Jake's hands are so sweaty they've smeared the words in the speech beyond recognition. He begins to panic.
Well, thank you, everyone, for coming out on this bench over day to do whatever it is that we four congregated to do. That's right, I'm the new mascot, so let's really try and beat the other guys at whatever it is they're doing. Brass band starts playing Rockstar by Smash Mouth.
All Star.
No, that's what it says in the
maybe.
script. It says Rockstar.
Oh my god. They couldn't even get the song right.
Best thing about the movie, and they fucked it up.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, that's very, very Shrek.
Thank you, Shrek the Third.
See, I just imagined Rockstar. Like I forget who did Rockstar.
Oh, by Nickelback?
There's a lot of songs called Rockstar.
No, the other
Andrew.
one.
You are
The
gonna
one
have
that's
to
like-
specify.
Was it Post Malone? Post Malone do one?
I think.
The one that has the meme of "I've been in the hills, fucking dudes."
Yeah, it's just that. It's just that.
Yeah,
I'll be
that,
in the hills,
but I
fucking
just my
dudes.
brain replaced it with All Star lyric vocals, so it's just "I've been in the hills, fucking dudes."
Excellent.
I've been in the hills with the shape of an L on my forehead.
Fucking dudes.
Fucking dudes. At the bottom of the stage, Carcat and Dave put their heads together in adorably platonic conspiratorial kinship. They're not gay, I'm homophobic. I declare they can't be. Carcat whispers directly into the shell of Dave's ear. I don't even have to direct him to do that, it's just his natural inclination to practically stick his tongue straight to the center of Dave's skull while practicing a bit of perfectly harmless, non-sexual, intimate close talking. Jesus, if I have to watch one more minute of this beta-pitch calamity, I'm going to fucking dissipate on an atomic level. I'm an alpha male now as well. Add that to the list.
What is he doing? I saw him reread the speech.
Yeah, I don't get how it does this public speaking shit every day. Maybe this is just how he warms the crowd up. Let's give him
Dave? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. For a moment something felt off.
Again? What is the assassin going to take him out after all?
No, it's not that.
It's wonderful to see such a jammy cornucopia of supporters. By golly, the lots of you sure are enthusiastic about that Carcat chap, which means that we potentially have a few things in common. Since I have come here I've come to make an announcement.
Dark Strider is a bitch-ass
Dark Strider is a bitch-ass motherfucker.
He pissed on my fucking whiskey.
He pissed in my fucking whiskey.
That's right, he took his fucking dick out and pissed all over my fucking whiskey. And then said his dick was
this big. I said that's disgusting.
Let's continue.
Jake tugs at collar. It feels tight suddenly. Collar. He tugs at collar. I'm from Yorkshire now.
He tugs at collar.
Suddenly.
Jake tugs at collar.
He's dripping buckets down under his suspenders. Dark patches are starting to form on his dress shirt.
Rather, that is to say, in delicate times such as these, even though usually it's a topper of a bad idea to talk politics in public, today we have all most certainly gathered here to have what is definitely a political conversation. Yes, that does seem to be the lay of the land, that I've come here to tell you all about my political opinions, which I will get to shortly and with minimal verbal bric-a-brac, because I...
He's trembling so hard he begins to worry that the crowd can hear it, like the sound of somebody shaking a soda can filled with coins. He goes pale as the depravity of what he's about to do hits him like an 18-wheeler.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Hey, Jake, don't undersell yourself here. You've made several terrible mistakes, especially as of late. One might even say that you made a shit ton of them, and that's just this fucking week. Or, if you prefer, a rusted jalopy, stuffed to the whirligigs with gum feculence, or whatever inept combination of archaic word garbage will help underline the sheer level of personal failure you've managed to achieve. Why don't you have a good long think about that, Jake? Is this really the time for a good long think? Jake muses to himself, actually putting a finger to his chin like some public domain clip art picture of a befuddled guy. If the crowd is confused by his rapid cycle mood changes, they don't show it. Jake's got a bit of a day drinking problem, which has been slavishly documented in the global tabloids. That's how you avoid responsibility, isn't it, Jake? You can fool your fans, but not yourself. The truth is that there's a canniness to the act. It's partially cultivated. You're stupid, but not nearly as stupid as you pretend to be.
What in the devil was I thinking coming here? Why did I came here to...
Slide the biggest knife any motherfucker ever wielded directly into your friend Jane Crocker's back? She loves you, Jake, more than anything, and you toyed with her heart. You would have guiltlessly toyed with her kettle drums, too, had it not been for a bit of divine intervention, let's decide to call it. But wait, you're thinking, wasn't Jane merely executing a cold-blooded maneuver to rein you into the stable of her campaign using her body? How are you the bad guy here? That's true, she was trying to do that, but come on. She is ever so much less experienced than you in these matters, Jake, and without certain invisible guardrails in place to prevent it, she would have thrown herself at you again and again with wide-eyed girlish wonder. Or at least, that's what you like to believe, that people can't resist you, that you have no responsibility for their feelings, that everyone uses you, that you're the victim. Yes, it's so unfair that anyone in this universe or the last has ever had a single expectation of Jake English. Why should anyone respect your personal autonomy when you're practically begging to be taken advantage of? So tell me, Jake, which one of us is really the bad guy here? Jake begins to tear up. He wipes his eyes with what he thinks is a suitable and manful faint, but everyone in the crowd sees what's up. He's trembling, feeling small and naked and raw like new flesh after a scab's been pulled away. He's scared. He's been scared. He's been running from this feeling his entire life. All because he was so pants-shittingly terrified of being in love with Dirk Strider. Of course it's about that. Of course it's about that.
I'm gonna kill him.
And why wouldn't he be afraid?
Kill him.
And why wouldn't he be afraid? He knows what will happen when he finally admits it. Knows deep down that to truly love Dirk would be to submit to him. It's a scary thought. It takes a certain degree of mental fortitude to admit that you love someone so intensely that it could subsume your entire personality. But Jake can see now that it's simply how things were meant to be. There are leaders in this world, and there are followers, which is a fact that has absolutely nothing to do with the position one prefers in the bedroom. Jake can't believe he's wasted years denying something so elemental to his nature that it might as well be on the periodic fucking table. He braces his shaking hands on the podium and tries to catch his breath. His mouth is filling with saliva, much like it does when he's about to throw up. Or when he's desperately, devastatingly aroused. Jake, are you aroused in public thinking about your ex? In such tight shorts? Sorry, I'm overdoing it. That should be enough. Dude's about to pop off. The words erupt from his mouth like a tragic, dick-thirsty Vesuvius.
Dirk-thirsty, even.
Dirk-thirsty, whatever.
I love Dirk. I'm in love with Dirk.
And to love Dirk is to obey him. What would Dirk want him to do in this situation? Definitely not sell out his good and dear friend Jane for a loudmouth pipsqueak who noisily transcends failure even as he redefines it. Do good by her, Jake. Do good by me.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Boy, howdy. Sorry about the hiccup there, folks.
Hiccup!
Shake my fucking head.
I've been dealing with some personal issues as of late and was momentarily distracted, but never mind that. I know what you've all come here today to hear. There's been quite a ruckus in the press these last few weeks concerning the subject of the election and, more importantly, where I stand on the candidates. So today I'd like to set the record straight. On that matter, as well as all other matters, you see...
No. Is he about to do what I think he's doing? Do what I think he is?
What the fuck is happening?
Cockhead whips his head around and sees Dave bolt toward the stage, his palm outstretched to stop Jake from doing what he thinks he's doing. He's fast, but not fast enough. Jake opens his big, dumb mouth to make the only important contribution to the plot he ever has or ever will make in his whole sad, pointless joke of a life. Having said that, it's not like we're going to sit around and listen to any more words come out of his mouth than we strictly need to. Christ almighty, what are we, masochists? Now that's enough of that. Let's see what John's up to.
So you know how we keep calling him the rapist?
Yeah, every time he gets worse. I don't know how he manages to dig out a new sub-basement to the barrel every single time.
This is all so gratifying.
It's almost like fucking... It's almost like fucking... The writers were just like... We spent the entirety of Candy Root fucking ruining everyone else.
But Dirk
Beetroot is entirely going to ruin Dirk.
We're not just gonna do character assassination on this man. We're gonna do character evisceration. We're gonna throw his character through a wood chipper 3 times in a row.
Molecular disintegration.
We're gonna Dr. Manhattan this man's character right now. We're gonna hit that man's character with a hollow purple immediately.
Like, didn't Dirk at like the end of Homestuck be like, I hope I'm not a bad person or some shit?
I want to, yeah, very much like I want to avoid being like Bro Strider. you know, the
Motherfucker,
he was
you're
like,
worse.
technically kind of came
Yeah.
first, and he's like, no, I'm gonna be infinitely worse. I'm gonna be billions of times worse.
I don't want to be as bad as Bro Strider. I want to be worse.
I want to be the kind of guy that would make Bro Strider fucking
Oh,
cry
Jesus fucking Christ.
for having existed in relation to me. I'm going to do everything that Bro Strider did wrong, and then everything that he failed to do wrong. All of it. I am going to race to the bottom with this. Morality? More like checklist.
Journey to the center of the Dirk.
For real, for real. Anyway, sorry to say, June, but you're stuck with him now.
Shall I take... I'm assuming John's going to show up later, so shall I take
I
John?
mean, more than likely, yeah, I'll take Terezi again.
I'm going to try and stick around. I'm trying to give you guys more time because on the pages I'm not doing anything. I'm doing what I need to do in the background.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'm going to go and do that.
Fair
And
dues.
hopefully I can be here for longer.
Aye. Sick.
So shout loudly when I'm not. Well,
Will do.
I don't actually because I've got my headphones on. So,
Yeah. Yell and drive me deaf immediately. June.
You zap back to Earth Sea with the last of your energy. And I do mean last. You place your first foot on the ground, stumble forward 3 steps, and cough up blood.
I love how you have
What?
immediately
Don't
and
go for that
semi-instinctively done the equivalent of just like you stop copying me of Dirk Strider. You've done the of him.
Why are you
Fucking
acting like
hate him.
this? Why are you acting like this?
Why are you acting?
Do
Wait,
not
do I
be
sound like
stupid.
this? Ooh, it's almost like I've been granted. The person who has my
No,
voice
you're
at the
an
moment
idiot.
fucking
You're an
hates
idiot.
me. It's almost like
I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, you sure fucking are, dipshit.
I should go back
Fucking
into
damn
the
it.
fucking goon closet.
I didn't say that. I want that stricken from the record.
Goodbye, everybody. Fine, I'll read it normally.
Hey, you don't have to. I'm
Terezi,
coming
yes.
out.
Takes
I'm
less
happy
energy.
about it. I'm glad you were doing that.
No, I'll read it normally because I can't keep that version of the voice up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I'll
Fair
piss
dues.
myself off.
Yeah, that's
Terezi
fair.
has to catch you under your arms, but you're already going translucent around the edges. Your skin is cooling to the touch. The poison is coursing through your blood so furiously it's making your veins feel like cords. Terezi can tell you're dying. She's not in great shape herself, but she manages to tug you to your feet.
John, come on. Let's get you to Jane.
You try to remember if you've ever been revived by Jane before. You honestly can't recall. So much shit has happened. Maybe? It doesn't matter. This isn't a wound you can recover from. It's game over this time. No healing, no afterlife, no cosmic clock proclaiming your sacrifice is heroic. The poison needling through you is antithetical to your narrative relevance. You're not dying, John. You're being erased. Cherubs don't fuck around. We've both been learning that the hard way. I guess it's tragic, though maybe not in the conventional sense. My view is, the real tragedy with you, John, is that you never mattered all that much. To those on the level of cherubs, and now on my level as well, you were never all that special despite the critical role you played. You were just a middling glob of human glue used to seal one glaring gap left in canon.
Despite the what?
Yeah.
Matt Mercer!
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Critical Role.
Brennan Lee Mulligan!
Wait, am I hearing that one?
No way. What are those guys doing here? That's crazy. Get them out. Save them.
Save them from this. Yeah.
They're too good for this shit.
They're too good for this. They're too good for Dirk Strider's storytelling.
A simple tool to be wielded by a mechanic whose consciousness has risen high enough to see the machine for what it is. Your complete lack of remarkability, specific motivation, drive, opinion on where to direct your fate, these deficiencies are exactly what made you so useful, so susceptible to being endowed with the you-ness I've borrowed to satisfy my purposes. You slip from Terezi's grip and faceplant into the grass. You hitch an elbow beneath yourself so you can roll over onto your back. You want to see the sky. What was it that you thought when you went home, John? Back to your real home? That the sky here is too bright? That it looks like someone nudged the contrast a couple degrees in the wrong direction? How's it look now? You close your eyes against the light.
I don't think it matters. I don't think this is a wound Jane can fix.
Don't be ridiculous!
Terezi, for once in my life, I'm being serious, okay? As soon as I got bit, I was dead. No, even before that, I was dead the moment I woke up that morning.
Well, that's a little melodramatic. Not quite, John. You died the moment you made the decision to go meet your destiny. You would have lived if you made the other decision. Under a certain definition of the word living, you might have even lived until the end of your immortal lifespan, as shitty as that sounds. The objective reality is that life might be in dispute for some of the more pedantic canonistas out there. The outspoken sophists when it comes to what counts and what doesn't. They know who they are. But whatever kind of life in a bubble you'd be living, at least you'd still be breathing in it. That was the actual choice Calliope was giving you that day. That's why she looked so sad when you decided to fight Lord English. Even though you knew both then and now it was the only choice you possibly could have made. It was, John. This will be the best outcome for everyone. I promise.
John!
If they do kill John Homestuck, that's kind of fire.
Hey, come here.
Terezi kneels at your side. She doesn't do anything sappy like take your hand, though, mostly because she knows how this is going to go and doesn't want to experience the tactile sensation of feeling your pulse slow under her palm.
I've got, dying words to say and stuff.
Really? Dying words? Oh my god, Egbert, you really are the lamest person who has ever lived. This isn't a movie, you complete dumbass. You're dying and you won't even let me help you.
Terezi, are you crying?
She wipes her eyes and nods.
I can't believe it.
I resent the implication that I would pretend to be unaffected by your death after we had an emotionally significant sexual encounter in the back of the four-wheel device once belonging to your dead human lusses.
I guess even after all that, I'm still a little intimidated by you, huh?
Still?
Yeah, I mean, you have black feelings for me, but I just can't feel stuff like that. I'm just a human after all.
John,
It's okay. I'm glad that I got to be with you, even if it was just for a little while. Do you mind if I say something stupid? Potentially even multiple stupid things.
Would you still say them even if I said no?
Probably.
Then I'll be your death side confessor. Say all of the stupid things, John. I'll remember them for you.
Wow. That actually sounded kind of romantic.
She doesn't confirm or deny the intent of her statement. She cries quietly and waits for you to say whatever dumb shit is rattling around in your poison-addled mind. There's a chilly breeze rolling in from the mountains. It rustles through the trees, breaking the perfect silence of an autumn afternoon. You try to touch her face, but you barely see now. You miss and lovingly caress the air instead. Your hand lands back on your chest. You feel blood soaking through your shirt. You're bleeding again.
Oh man. Now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of anything significant to say. I always hoped that if I was in this position, I'd have something really awesome and memorable to say, like Nick Cage would, if he died.
Don't worry. I'll tell everyone you said something really cool.
Do you really do that for me?
If you want me to.
I don't think anyone will believe you.
No, they will. I promise I'll watch every shitty movie you like and find just the right stupid fucking quote. Something that nobody would ever doubt John Egbert would use as his final words. They'll believe me, trust me. I'll make them believe me.
Oh man.
Terezi, you know, I think I really...
Don't you dare.
I really love...
Don't you dare fucking die on me in the middle of a love confession. I forbid it.
I...
Then John dies in the middle of a love confession. Terezi leans closer and then holds perfectly still. She tilts her ear towards him and sniffs once. There, she can hear it. The slow seeping of blood, like a distant stream. The scent of his life leaving his body, strangely unmistakable, like the quality of air before it rains. She listens to him bleed, while she smells him die. Terezi presses her ear to his chest and confirms that his heart has stopped. Her tears dry up like at that. She's so devastated she can't even fucking cry. What's she supposed to do now when John was the one who asked her to come back to this place? Would she ever have had any intention of returning if it weren't for him? She doesn't know anymore. She remembers his voice, so earnest and friable, asking her over and over again to come home in multiple realities. All he wanted was for her was this, to be home safe, with all their friends, and now she's here, she's lost. Legs shaking, she gets to her feet and takes a whiff of the horizon. Where the fuck am I, she thinks. How do I get on with living here after everything that just happened? That's a fair question, but I have one that's much more important for her to answer. Terezi, are you seriously just going to leave the body here?
Huh?
Of course not. Terezi's a practical girl, after all. She digs the wallet out of her blood-stained pants and captures the corpse. She holds it close to her heart, like a secret, like John's stupid last words, a confession whispered for her and no one else. And then she starts walking home. Holy shit, he's fucking dead.
He's fucking
What the
dead.
fuck?
If they bring him back, this is a shit story, but that was a really good death for John.
That was solid.
And Dirk
Even
pissed
I
on
was
the
like,
whole
wow, that
thing
was
the
good.
whole time on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they
Very
brought him back
dark.
as a sprite, it wouldn't be John. So, that's something else that just imitates John with the body's memories.
I mean,
Well, how do they even do that?
I mean, no.
I don't know how they do
Sorry
If there was-
to
if there was
burst the
some kind
bubble
of
there, June, but
strikes
no,
and
it is literally, we've seen it. It does literally drag the soul from the afterlife.
Oh, does it? I forgot.
Yeah,
I fucking
yeah.
forgot.
You remember when Tavris Sprite exploded and we saw them just pop into the afterlife
Oh,
again?
fuck. Yeah, no, I forgot about
Yeah.
that, see. 'Cause,
I mean, John has been
I was pretty
erased,
checked out of the
so
story.
No, that was like, well, no, that was before everything went really to pop, but it was like, you know.
Well, I was still pretty checked out of the story, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. There was very much kind of a lull after Cascade.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, it's like... I don't know how that would work with John here specifically. One, because, well, there's no sprites around to use for that.
Well, yeah, exactly. There's no sprites, so it's not like that could happen.
Yeah, and it's literally been directly
that's why I said
confirmed.
even if they
No
somehow
death.
did that.
And it was literally directly confirmed because of what this poison is. No death clock. Jane can't fix this. Ain't no coming back. At least through those methods. So it's either they'd have to invent a brand new MacGuffin to bring him back in the last, what, eight
They're doing
pages? 9
It
pages?
could happen.
Honestly, yeah,
I doubt
no,
it.
I'm not fully ruling it out, but it's very fucking unlikely.
The
I'll
fuck
say.
you undoes the narrative erasure poison. That would be actually fucking ass. I would
Yeah.
Look,
personally.
alright. Your opinion of fuck you, the narrative erasure poison, is how I feel about every single bit of that.
Yeah.
But they're not above it.
I think
They
it's more
have
a matter
no.
of
There's no line in the
reach-
sand here.
I think it's more a matter of they'd be reaching a new low because at the very least the death clocks and Jane's potential revival powers were introduced before they were actually necessary. In this case, it would be a whole like a small jump even further because it's like we've killed off this character. Oh, I want him back. I've invented a new thing to bring him back now. It would be. It's still ass. I accept. You know. It's a level of ass. It's just a matter of regardless of where we draw the line on like what is and isn't absolute dog shit story writing, this is a new level towards total abhorrence.
Like,
This is a
I'm
new
sorry,
single
that's just-
step towards
Like, that shit is just Deus Ex Machina. Like, I don't fucking... Like, other stuff, like, was established at some point before it was necessary. This is just... fuck. Oh, shit, we killed John. Oh, but I still need him in the story. Ah!
yeah.
I think they do it for what's the word? Like if they were to bring him back, it would just be to give him a happy ending. Which, like, sure. Like I'm not gonna hate this story. Brings people back all the time. So once you've brought one person back from the dead, you can do as many people as you want, and I don't care. But that first person you bring back from the dead, I judge you for it.
No, alright.
Yeah. Fair dues. But yeah, if they do bring John back now, it would be at a new degree.
Yeah, it would be worse. So.
The reason it would piss me off is just because they've literally just gone, you're being erased, nothing's gonna work.
Oh shit, we want him back.
no,
We
I
need to
just said
think. We need to invent something that's going to work now.
That's why I'm like, actively, like, you can say what you want about the other revival systems. They exist. They like.
I like
They at
them.
least
Arthur, you've made
are
your opinion
established.
clear. You really don't.
Yeah.
like just.
But it's
just
like at the very least you've got
undoes
cause and
the
effect
fucking-
the right way round here, effectively.
Yeah. Anyway, let's finish this.
Well, Arthur's narrating this page.
Yeah. So, it turns out that home is an entirely abstract concept, a state of mind, if you will, rather than a literal physical construct that can make you feel one way or the other. Teresa's been gone long enough that her friends seem like strangers entangled in relationship dynamics that she's obliquely excluded from, embroiled in petty feuds, obsessed with politics. Oh, do you want to know how those petty feuds and political obsessions turned out, by the way? I thought it was pretty obvious, but I'll say what's up anyway. Jane swept the election, of course. I told you I was going to win. After Jake's incoherent and scandalous heel-turn at Carcat's ill-fated rally, no amount of esoteric, three-dimensional JPEG artifacts could have salvaged the land as compared.
Besides, Dave and Carcat now have other concerns, mainly that their BFF Jade has been in a coma for an entire month. They've been in and out of hospital handling her affairs. Her next of kin is listed as John Egbert, and no one's seen him in ages. It's like he just disappeared suddenly. Like some great hand came out of the sky and crossed his name off of the big list of guys we ever need to give a shit about anymore. Terezi heard about Jade from a rather harried Kanaya, who is doubtlessly run ragged from this hot potato plot circles that I've been sending her on for weeks to stop her from reading me the riot act for kidnapping her lovely wife. The woman is obviously hysterical and needs to chill the fuck out. I mean,
I'm gonna
she's
stab him.
hysterical because I've been specifically and deliberately causing her to be that way, sure, but still, she should be fine soon enough. It takes Terezi a couple days to work up the... Well, maybe I should take a minute to think about the thing that you're supposed to feel when someone goes through whatever the hell she... Maybe I should take a moment. Wait.
You missed
I missed that line. That's why I was
you
confused.
skipped.
I was like,
Yeah, you skipped a line as we were
if it
scrolling.
takes Terezi a couple of days to work out the what exactly? Well, what is she supposed to be feeling right now? I'm not sure myself. You should take a minute to think about the thing you're supposed to feel. It's something someone goes through, whatever the hell it was when she just went through. If I come up with any ideas, I could easily do her the favor of helping her feel it. What she's supposed to feel? She actually feels is empty, colorless, dried up, and she walks beneath the holographic billboard displaying Jane's glorious victory speech. The ceremony accompanying the speech is practically absurd, stuffed with so much pomp and circumstance that Terezi's nose can't make sense of what she's supposed to be looking at. It's all just light and color, signifying nothing. Her internal smelloscope is so discombobulated from the onslaught of pastry-themed floats and Jane's tearful soliloquy on the legacy and responsibility she is about to inherit. She mistakes the familiar figure standing in front of the hospital for someone else entirely.
Hey, cool kid. How's Jade doing?
Roxy turns around and blinks in confusion. Terezi blinks back. I had warned her that Roxy had been going through some changes, but this still takes her by surprise. So, in her defense, this was an honest mistake to make. Dave gets half of his genetics from Roxy, after all, and since her big heart-to-heart about the personal politics of queer onion metaphors and 10-stage galaxy braiding through the many vicissitudes of the phrase no homo, Roxy has decided to step up her gender experimentation. I guess at this point she's gone beyond stage 10, which I imagine is somewhat like reaching the Super Saiyan 2 of gender, and going even further beyond. She even got shaved now, and sports one of those sweep-over hipster cuts Dave loves so much. Nothing ambiguous about this presentation, though if I'm being totally real, it's a bit derivative. Anyway, I can't complain too much about her decision to crimp the Strider style, since, she's family. Besides, I'm T-minus 10 hours from fucking off this gay earth forever. It's her life, her gender, her style. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
But I am
nothing
going to
about this whole-
misgender Roxy the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's leaving the planet.
Christ.
He's leaving the planet, never coming back. Hooray!
Roxy's
Best
whole
timeline.
face-
Tells me that doesn't mean we're done with dealing with this jackass.
No, definitely
Nice.
not. But at the very least, these individuals are done with dealing it with him. Probably.
I don't know.
I
They're
hope.
still now in the genocide.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, Terezi, I didn't know you were back. What's up?
Oh,
Taking this
Rox.
for this, Roxy.
Fair. Oh, Roxy. Hi. I thought you were Dave.
Oh, Lamau, that makes sense. I thought for a minute you were appreciating my rad new look, but I know I got a ways to go before I dethrone the original cool kid.
No, you're very cool. In fact, I would probably venture that if we were judging coolness in a formal coolness contest judged by the pros on a completely objective basis, You're actually about 1 billion times cooler than Dave.
Wow, thanks.
It is a fact that seems so obvious that I've definitely knocked several ranks off my own personal coolness attribute by even saying it out loud rather than allowing it to be assumed.
Lol, no way. Teresa, you're like the raddest chick I know.
Teresa's jaw tightens. She's not ready to hear any words that remind her of those few hours with John. And goes to her pocket where she's keeping the wallet. She traces the contours of it with her thumb and forces a smile.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do fucking say so. Don't make me repeat myself.
Roxy seems almost effusive, despite the circumstances. An earthly, genuine effusiveness that lights her up from inside. Teresa's head is filled with stories about a different version of Roxy, polar opposite of the one standing in front of her.
So, you're here to see Jade, huh?
Yeah, I heard what happened to her and thought I should come. Well, you know, the police!
No, it's an ambulance. They are outside
So
our
you better get out of
house.
here.
Stop all this.
Stop all us. Alternian police cars had ambulance sirens just to confuse people. They swapped them over every so often just to fuck with heads.
So whenever somebody thought they were about to receive medical attention, they were
No,
aiming for
they're
something
going
else.
straight to the legislators. That's how it worked. Also, we didn't have ambulances.
No, you
I don't
just
know why
die.
people got so confused, honestly.
Did you guys read your
Yeah, I read here. We're up here.
Good respects. No, that's dumb. Teresa knows that's dumb. This is just a motion you go through. Judgment if you want her to be here, though. Technically, Teresa is taking him with her. He may be in her pocket, but lately she's been feeling more like he's under her skin. She hasn't told anyone what happened, but at least she knows she can look at him whenever she wants.
Yeah, it's looking grim. On one hand, she's just laying there, so there's not really a chance of her doing anything either evil or heroic to offer herself permanently. But it's also been so long, it's like, is she just gonna sleep forever?
Sleeping forever definitely sounds like a Jade move to me.
Yeah, well, I feel bad cracking jokes about it, but I think it's what she'd want. Us having hope and all.
Yes. Where's Calliope? You two are still together, right?
Oh, God. Back when Jade first got all effed up, Callie saw something and it made them freak out. It took me weeks to convince them it was safe to come home. But now we got the opposite problem and they aren't leaving the house at all. They stay home all day with the blinds drawn, painting some weird ass shit on the walls.
What?
It's not as bad as it sounds, I promise. Some of it is like weird and violent, lots of nasty purple blood and nudity. Yeah, yikes. But most of it is cute stuff, like various combos of us being happy and getting married and shit. Anyway, that's kept Callie kind of busy. So it was hard as hell to convince them to let me come see Jaden at all. It's like they're traumatized, and they think I'll drag whatever possessed Jade back into our home with me.
Does Callie know what happened to Jade then?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna push them. Callie's got all kinda hang-ups about their existence and purpose and potential lack thereof. When they're ready to talk about it, I want them to be able to talk about it, you know?
Yes, it does sound like pushing them when they're vulnerable will just backfire.
Terezi startles a bit when her phone buzzes. Who would even be messaging her now? The only person she's ever talked to is currently dead in her other pocket. She's intrigued. She thinks better of worrying about it. It'd be rude to look at her phone while she's in the middle of a conversation.
Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen John lately?
Terezi's heart skips a beat. It's almost as if Roxy is the one reading her mind.
Why do you ask?
Terezi does not... Oh, wait, sorry. No one else has asked yet. Roxy gives a shrug. A conflicted look crosses her face. I can't see past it. With the dead cherub out of the picture, the odor of void surrounding Roxy once again is impenetrable. All those shades aren't exactly improving my odds of reading her either. Say again what I've always felt about her on some level. Some riddles were never meant to be solved.
He went back to the medium a while ago, right? I thought maybe you and he had crossed paths.
Terezi does not flinch. Her pleasant expression does not falter. She's good at the appearance of confidence, even when racked with indecision and grief.
No, I haven't seen him.
Oh. Damn, that's too bad. Kelly and I have been worried. Kinda hoped he would have come back, or at least let us know what he's up to. Ugh, between this and what's going on with Jade, the lack of closure's gonna keep me up at night.
I'm sorry, I wish I knew what to tell you.
Hi, it's fine. You can't fix everyone's problems.
I know.
Roxy pinches her lips together and examines Terezi over the rim of her sunglasses. Her sunglasses for a moment. Maybe, having watched her own friend suffer the stress fractures recently, she understands the weight of those words as uttered by this specific person. Because Terezi is a fixer, and it has been a very difficult lesson for her to learn that some things are simply out of her control. Maybe it's just that Roxy can hear the bone-deep sorrow in her voice.
My fucking god, it's him, you fucking oaf!
What? Who are you loudly whispering to?
Oh, nobody.
Oh, my bad. Why not send him my regards? Tell him he makes a kick-ass him for me. Suits the hell out of him.
I'm not fucking telling him that.
Whatever was bothering Roxy, it passes quickly and he says nothing about it. Puts his hand on Terezi's shoulder and gives it a warm clap, the fraternal kind, which a couple of solid dudes might exchange after having just broed out. Convincing, actually. Reasonably authentic and quite masculine. He's off to a great start, exhibiting the mannerisms associated with his chosen gender. I'm genuinely proud of him.
Okay, well I should get going. It was nice catching up. Don't be a stranger, alright?
They just
Stranger
switch,
than what?
Roxy's prayer now.
Journeying. Journeying.
You.
Stranger than what?
Wow, you're a riot. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. See you.
As soon as Roxy's gone, Terezi regrets lying to him about John. It's a secret, but probably a harder one to reveal. It would have been better if she had run into Dave instead of Roxy. It would have been easier to confide something like that in Dave, wouldn't it? Maybe it would have been easier years ago in a different timeline. Even then, she messed that up, didn't she? But we can't beat ourselves up for too much for our teen mistakes. Let alone the stuff we can't remember, because it technically never happened to us. We have enough to worry about as it is, right, Terezi?
Ah.
I know you can hear me.
Of course I can hear you. You've been broadcasting your nonsense at me non-stop since John zapped us back. I know that every member of your family except the one I just had a pleasantly brief conversation with is genetically incapable of shutting up, but can't you just let me be depressed in peace?
No.
You just skip the whole paragraph and just... No. Every time we said no just there, editor me, put in the iRobot gif.
No.
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 Anyway.
No.
With that one put in the Hotel Mario. With that one put in the Hotel Mario.
Yep.
Anyway, narration. Arthur.
Yes. I feel depressed all the time. I can't remember ever having the luxury of feeling peaceful about it. Why should it be different for anyone else?
What do you want?
Oh, come on, Cherezi. You know you don't belong here.
What the hell do you know about where I belong? What do you know about what I know? Have we even had a single sustained conversation that lasted more than 10 minutes?
To be honest, I'm not sure if we ever exchanged any words at all. Why should that matter? Here we both are, it's a beautiful day, and you've got your dead boyfriend in your wallet. And we already managed to strike such a nice metatextual rapport, so hear me out. I know that you've always felt out of step here on Earth's sea. I know that you could easily put on a brilliant act to fool everyone. Potentially do that for the rest of your life. Eat into you, hollow you out like a parasite because you always refuse to allow yourself to be understood. You know you'll never be happy here, and neither will I. Because this place isn't for people like us.
Dirk, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We'll see if you come with us. Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you bring him with you?
Him?
Yeah, you saved his body for a reason, right? Maybe it doesn't have to be the end for him. Endings are kind of overrated anyway. I'll give you some time to think about it. My door is open, but not for long. And I do give her time. The time I ease the throttle back a bit, just enough so I'm not whispering directly into her ear when she slips the wallet out of her pocket. She clutches it so hard in her palm that she's digging dents into the leather and bites her lip. Gentle breeze is all she can hear. It's louder than my voice in some understated way. Makes my case for me more persuasively. She knows I'm right. So what was that? 1 page of John being dead?
1 page of there's no way to bring him back.
Bro, I want to throw up.
Damn.
That's why ever
That's
bringing
right.
anyone
I'm not
back.
just emotionally manipulating the characters in the story, I'm also going to emotionally manipulate you, the audience, into thinking that anything matters.
Just don't be don't be mistaken.
See, I don't have a problem with characters being revived in stories because...
I think the issue is very much, you set a bunch of rules in place for how things work. The issue is that sometimes when you get a bit too used to character dies and bringing them back, you kill off a character and specify, yeah, they can't be brought back within these rules. They're dead for good. And then you go, oh, but I want them back, so here's a new rule that I'm adding now for how they can come back.
I punch you, no blocking, no dodging.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But it's like, it's genuinely a matter of, like, fucking, are you kidding? Like, I do think I do hope that the possibility is Dirk is just straight manipulating Terezi. There isn't actually a way she can bring him back or anything. But, like, he's just straight tricking her.
Dirk,
It's entirely possible. But
knowing Dirk and how Dirk is like on some fucking what he's doing with Rose, maybe it's something tied in with like all
Ultimate
that
Self type shenanigans.
shit.
Yeah.
Ultimate Self. So even then, it's not bringing John back. It's not this John. It's just every John.
Hmm.
I'm like a fucking
Conglomeration.
I don't fucking remember how the
situation,
Ultimate
I
Self
don't know.
works. I fucking hate Dirk Strider. Holy fucking shit, I fucking hate this man.
Yeah, they have absolutely. This is levels of
This
character
isn't fucking character
assassination I've
assassination.
never
This is just a
observed
fucking
before.
different guy.
This is
This is not the same fucking character. I fucking
full slander.
oh.
This
I
is
fucking hate
so
it.
fucked. Fucked up what they're doing to my guy. Because Dirk used to be my guy. But fucking hell.
I don't even remember what he was like.
Not
He was
this.
funny.
He was funny
Funny.
and pretty
Not the
chill.
rapist.
Not the rapist who is every single form of bigotry in the book. And some that were just invented for this.
Bro,
You know?
let's
Like-
fucking wrap this shit. I'm so fucking done.
Yeah, fucking Christ. At the very least, 37, if I'm not mistaken, this only has 44 pages. We have 8 pages to go. Meaning, at this current pace, we will be done in 2 episodes.
Oh, 2 weeks cannot come quick enough.
Yeah, and then we've got a finale thing that I've got planned that doesn't have anything to do with current Dirk.
Okay, cool.
Or at least, not any more so than the existence of Homestuck at all has to do with current Dirk. But,
Right.
what do we think of this episode aside from Dirk and John's dead, but maybe not, lol, thing?
That's all that fucking happened.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, no, it really is.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's literally all that fucking happened. I fucking hate it. Actually, this is fucking ass.
Yeah.
This piece, it's actually, fuck this.
Fully, yeah.
I'll probably
I think
cool
we know
down
what-
in like an hour.
Yeah, but it is very much like...
Holy shit.
It is very much
I've
like
never
we're
felt
close...
So
We're thoroughly close enough to the end of the epilogues that we already know what our summary of our thoughts on the epilogues as a whole is going to be, but we'll say that in 2 or
I'm
however many more episodes it is.
so fucking fatigued with this fucking smug hamburger of a fucking character in massive air quotes. This is not a fucking
yeah.
character. It's a fucking just. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the narrator now. I am going to manipulate everyone. Fuck you. Let people be happy, you fucking shit.
It's genuinely, it is really just a matter of like... Eesh. Eesh is what I have to say to this.
God, no wonder people didn't want us to read the fucking epilogues. Jesus Christ.
Hey. It's nearly
So
over though.
don't do it.
Some people, when we held a poll on whether we should
Yeah, when
actually
we,
read the epilogues.
Held the poll for it. Fortunately, 2 episodes, and then 2 episodes if we go at a relatively average pace for us, and then we're done.
Yeah.
Don't even gotta rush. Don't even gotta rush that much.
Yeah.
Might bring back the speed round next episode, see if we can just speed read our way through all 8 pages in one go.
God, I fucking...
Damn.
Maybe.
The
We'll see.
problem is with trying to read this shit is that it's so fucking dense in terms
It
of
is very
text,
dense.
that
Yeah.
it's very hard for someone like me to speed read it. Like, at least with Homestuck, it's like with the like dialogue text, it's spaced out in such a way, and it's in that fucking like it's not Comic Sans. I don't know what the fucking font type is.
It's Courier.
Courier. It's in that fucking Courier style text that I can, because it's spaced in such a way, my dyslexia doesn't fuck me up.
Yeah.
But especially I'm so sick of this fuck ass orange.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
the
it's
the
just
light
difficult to
orange
read.
slim text on white is a real good way to give yourself eye strain if your eyes aren't really great with text.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
Arthur, you got anything to add?
I don't like. I'm detached. I don't know. I don't really like.
damn, it's real
This is
weird
like-
when our
I envy
self-proclaimed
you.
channel's hater. It's a real weird day when our channel's self-proclaimed resident Homestuck hater has less to
Well,
say
like,
than the rest
you
of
know,
us.
Yeah, like it comes to it that in the end, I've kind of said everything I need to say, and this to me isn't doing anything particularly worse than what Homestuck was doing. It's doing it a lot and again and constantly, and it's doing them with characters that you've come to like, but I haven't. Like
Yeah.
a lot. Like there are few characters. It's like Danganronpa. There are few characters in this I actually came to like. Because there were a few characters in this that had a sustained and effective character arc.
I've really noticed the two characters you've attached to in both Homestuck and Danganronpa to the greatest degree is the short angry guy.
Yeah, it's usually because when you write a short angry guy, you either abandon them and they're a shit character and nobody ever goes back to it, or you have to start writing. And from the, when you start with somebody who's deeply insecure and lashing out at the world, you have a really good basis to write an effective growth. Like, that is a really good starting point for a character's journey. Being unpleasant and stopping being that. Because it, in a way, is very relatable to a lot of people because we see the worst in ourselves a lot of the time. So we see it's like BoJack Horseman, People love that character because everybody can see a terrible aspect of themselves in this ball of mistakes.
Yeah,
And,
and we almost had that with Vriska as well. Almost.
Yeah,
And
no,
then we stopped having it.
Vriska got really good and then
we fully stopped having that with Vriska.
It was like, okay. Like, you can write and choose not to. That's almost worse.
Well,
God, I do miss fucking original Vriska.
I miss late Act 5. That, I think, was my favourite period in general.
Yeah. What was
going on
Episodes 85 to 100.
The
that
lead up to
span-
like Cascade and all of that.
Yeah,
like,
the lead up to Cascade. It's
Okay,
when you came back. It's
You're
about when
saying
you came back
a
from your break.
word.
It's
You're saying
It's about
Cascade.
when you came
What
back
happens
very
then?
late. It was very late Act 5, like the post-Scratch universe hadn't been introduced yet. John had gone god
Okay,
tier.
so-
We were having a lot of the best moments with Vriska.
Oh, was this when we were exploring a bunch of dream bubbles and shit?
There was a
we're
few
meeting
Dream
all the
Bubbles
trolls.
bits in there. Yeah, there was a bit of Dream Bubbles in there. I think, really, basically, the span from, like, in terms of my favourite part of Homestuck media thus far, or at least Homestuck's main plot, it doesn't really matter if we include Epilogues or not, because they're not even a contender for the favourite spot. But I think my favourite spot was the span between, like, murder mode, sort of the murder situation, to the end of Act 5. Basically, roughly from when you went on your first break from the channel up to after you'd come back, and then a bit more than that up to the end of Act 5 with the really big animation where Jade, Dave, and Rose went god tier.
Yeah.
Because that was when I think we had most of the most interesting character stuff, most of the more funny sections as well. Basically, Act 5, Act 2, really, I think is when I was enjoying it the best. Because that's when we had, like, it's when we had the perfect meld, in my mind, between silly, goofy shenaniganery and interesting, like, character study, in-depth stuff, because it was a relatively long period. There was plenty of room for the tone to slide smoothly back and forth between those spots, and also to do occasional quick jumps for a bit.
Yeah, like
It was
in my
I think
opinion,
that
the
was
best bits
really
of
my favourite
Homestuck.
bit.
In my opinion, the best bits of Homestuck have never been a long period for me. The best bits of Homestuck have been the 15 minutes where Andrew Hussey reminds us he is a writer and can write.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, reminds us they are a writer and can write.
Yeah. Where it's just like Hussey goes, "Oh yeah,
Like,
I can
when we
make
get the,
great
like
quality.
like
I can make
John's death.
actual quality shit."
Like, that was a really good bit of writing there. Like, solid. You know, I don't really care about John Egbert. I really have to think about what his second name was. That's how little I care.
But
I-
it is very much, occasionally Hussey does just sit back, look at the screen, and they just go, "Oh yeah, I
let's-
don't have to undercut this immediately."
I can write. I mean, he was even, but you can ignore the Dirk stuff. Like, you can just tune it out. And then it was quite a nice, short, effective scene with somebody dying, and obviously not as weighty as it should be, because
Immediately the page afterwards.
no, and not just even on that. Look, you guys have a lot of trust. It's like
It's
if
less a matter
someone
of
said to you,
I'll be clear, it's not a matter of I have trust, it's more a matter of after certain incidents I have very much refused to, like, pass judgment on a thing that hasn't happened yet. You know?
Okay.
It's very much like, in back of my mind, my instinct is, shit on it. Shit on it immediately, fuck you. I have actively learned over time, push that shit back. We're going to sit here and hope that it doesn't happen. It probably
good of
will.
you.
It probably will. But we're not going to act like it already has.
yeah, that's a nice way to be. I think.
And then when it does,
When it
I can go,
comes to
yeah,
this-
I was justified, fuck you.
Yeah, when it comes, hope is great to have. I've said this before. You should hold out hope. You shouldn't give up.
I mean,
Apathy is the death of the soul.
yeah.
But Homestuck, I am capable of recognizing patterns and trends. You say Homestuck obeys its own rules that it's set up. I say.
I didn't say that. I didn't say
No,
that
sorry.
it's
You
its
said.
own rules.
You
It's a
said
matter of it's really
set up an
frustrating
amount
when
of
they
rules.
It's really frustrating when they set up rules and then they go, "Oh shit, we buggered up. We need to fix this. Here's a new rule. But we're crowbarring it right now to solve this problem because I wrote myself into a corner. Whoopsie doopsie."
Well, exactly. That's what. Yeah, perfect. That's what has happened enough times for me to go, they don't care. It's like if you walked into a building that said murder-free zone, it's like every room is a murder-free zone. You're gonna murder me. You're pretending there's a rule here. I know you're not gonna obey it. It's like if,
My problem is if I do that, I'm just gonna become really fucking cynical, and I cannot fucking stand myself when I'm like that.
fair enough. I mean,
That's
yeah.
very fair.
It's great to hold out hope. It's great that you guys enjoy aspects of this comic, and are willing to engage with it.
During Homestuck's main run,
That's my patience.
during Homestuck's actual main run, there were quite a lot of aspects that we liked. And, I mean, hell, even with you, the troll romance thing was something you
Yeah, I thought that was
did
really
take an
cool.
interest in. It's
I thought that was a
this
really
is-
cool bit of
This is
writing.
neat.
That's like, fun. And I thought, what else have I liked? I've liked
There was that one bit with the
some
safe.
characters.
There was that one bit
There
with
was
the
that
safe
one
real
bit with
early
the
on.
Safe. Yeah. There's some stuff. There have been points where
Well, you
they've
gave
written
Hussey
a thing, and I've been like,
one
"That's
singular
clever."
point, and by this point, you've taken away probably a lot more than the 1 point you gave them for the safe bit.
Yeah, there's there have been a lot of funny jokes in this comic. There just haven't been enough throughout with enough good writing to justify reading this outside of a YouTube show with you guys.
Fair.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's why I don't really. The only stuff I really touch related to Homestuck outside of this channel is fucking like stuff made by fans.
Fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
Because they just. I'm gonna be honest.
Because with the fans, it's like you can feel the passion on it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd
fair.
rather engage with something that has like direct passion and not just full fucking cynicism.
John the Killer versus Jane the Killer. Who's the killer? Jeff. Jeff the Killer versus Jane the Killer. Type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. We all right to wrap up now, so I can go.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. We were gonna be wrapping it up about 10 minutes ago, but we did get on a tangent. But let's get this wrapped up like fucking Christmas. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you very much like this video and want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. We upload episodes of Reading Homestuck every Monday or Tuesday, depending on the time zone, and we upload other things on Thursdays or Fridays again, depending on the time zone. Other things like Dicey, Beads, Lancer. We're in Armex. We're doing some fucking crazy shit. We're going wild out there. It's a very fun time. This week, honestly, this week upcoming, I'll tell you, it's not as stressful as it has been in the past. It's not as outwardly stressful. We're having a good... It's a relatively chill section right now. Or at least last episode was. It's a fun time. I've checked that out. It's a truly goated time. We also did ring races last week, so you can watch that too, if you so choose. You can also follow me on Tumblr. I post things there sometimes. Usually stuff I make for our Writing Homestuck series, but there's some other stuff too. You can also send me ask, send me DMs, send me whatsoever you choose. YouTube sometimes eats your comments, which is very frustrating. Let me put my teeth back in. It's very frustrating for all involved. So if you wanted to send me something and YouTube said you couldn't, send it to me over there, and I'll actually be able to see it. And also follow June on Tumblr and on Instagram. June.
Yeah, you can follow me there when I'm not in a blind fucking rager. That's not the right words.
Yeah, no. Blind fucking rage is like you're furious. Blind fucking rager is you're passed out on the floor with a bottle in your hand.
Fuck it, I'm gonna fucking drink myself into a stupor at this rate.
I hope you don't. That sounds bad.
Yeah, it pissed me off. Anyway, yeah, you can follow me. Enough said.
Fair dues. And you can also follow Arthur on Twitch. Arthur.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to stream, like, right now. But I'll probably take, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Get some dinner.
Hey, it's still well within your
Get my
starting
potatoes
range.
in the oven.
Still well within your starting range. You'll just be starting at 7 today or something.
Yeah, sure. 7. Stream for like an hour and a half. Something like that. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm streaming Dark Souls 1 Remastered. I'm currently lost. I need to find my way to the fucking sewer level, and I can't remember where the fucking door is. So, that's what we're doing. I might need to Google it if I'm still lost. Because I know the cheap way to get down, but I have the master key, but I need to know the real way. So, lost. Need to find tunnels down to Capra's Demon. Join me if that sounds interesting, although I probably have done that last week. Yeah, I will have done that a week ago by the time this video comes out. Twitch.tv/PENNEDRAIG. That's Pindraig. I start between 6 and 8. Sometimes. On days where I say I'll stream. And then sometimes I don't. I'm not consistent.
Fair dues.
Alright.
And Mason, do you have anything you wish to say at the end of this here episode of Reading Homestuck, the Epilogues?
And to say thank you all so much for watching. We don't always enjoy making these, but we hope you enjoy watching them.
I think with our
we
next
do enjoy
series,
making
we
Lancer.
will a lot more.
Yeah, we do enjoy making Lancer, and
That we do.
we hope you enjoy watching that. I'm looking forward to continuing with that. The Ring Racers video was fun, so check that out as well. Yeah,
We do have
next
some
time.
fun here, we promise, we promise.
It's-
Please, you gotta
it's kind
believe
of-
me.
It kind of sucks that the thing that we do the most is the thing that we're the, like, I don't want to say the least passionate about, but we're the least, like, fond of.
Yeah, there's definitely
Generally.
passion here, it's just a matter of, like, right now Dirk's kind of pissing on it.
Yeah. But,
With his
like, I mean,
Really
as you say, we're
unhealthy
nearly done.
coloured text, yeah. Yeah, we're nearly done.
So,
We'll be moving on to greener pastures and brighter skies within the next few weeks. So you can look forward to that. And with that,
That's all I
we'll
gotta
see
say, yeah.
you in the next video. See ya!
Bye-bye.
Bye.